Hey guys, Mitsuha here from KMG. Today I'm doing something very new to me. This video is mainly just intended to be a bit of an update to you guys. I know I just had my return video. Before we get into that too much though, I am here playing some BO3 zombies. What map did I want to do? Probably Eisendrache. I have not played this in a while. I have not played zombies in quite some time. I think that's definitely a bad thing. I was trying to get more into it. And so Austin and a couple other people and I were getting really into it for a while, playing it a whole bunch. It has been a bit though, so I want to kind of keep that up. It's been, I don't even want to think about how long it's been, but it's been a good amount of time. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is doubling as, if you want to watch some guy on YouTube play Eisendrache on BO3, hey, this video's for you. If you care about KMG and want to hear a bit of my update, this video is also for you. I'll be trying to balance both of those. Hopefully that goes somewhat well. First of all though, how are you guys doing? You know, that's important. I hope you guys have been well. It has been so long since KMG has been uploading regularly, and as I think I mentioned, I did have my return video very recently, and so it feels good to be back. And I hope that everyone's probably forgotten KMG exists at this point, if I'm being honest. But we do hope to change that. I know I've been trying to bring our Twitter back a bit as well and post on there a bit more. So far that literally just means let everyone know, hey, I uploaded a return video, and that's been about the extent to which that's gone. But I do want to be more active on there as well. And so, yeah, that's definitely something I'm working on, as I mentioned in the return video. Kevin is also working on stuff. He's got something he's got planned for you guys, so that's cool. Another thing is by recently I mean last night, I actually reached out to Kevin about his thoughts on reviving After Hours, our old podcast / talk show, which I really liked doing. I know he really liked doing. And so hopefully that'll be back as well. And that'll be a thing that we can get going. I know we've got a couple new people on the KMG crew, if I'm not mistaken. I definitely think we do. I know we have at least one. And so I know those people would love to make their debuts. After Hours would be a pretty cool spot for that. And also I've been listening to more podcasts recently. And so I'm hearing those and I'm seeing things that I like that some of these other people are doing. And so I'm kind of going to be taking inspiration from some things I've been hearing and hopefully incorporating those flawlessly into After Hours. Just ways to go through it, things we can cover, things we can talk about, different ideas. But that'll definitely be exciting. I'm very, very much so looking forward to bringing that back. Another big thing I should probably cover, the fact that this video is me playing zombies. That's new, isn't it? Before, the only gameplay that we've actually ever shown on this channel has always either been me playing VR, or it's been footage borrowed from Jord. Hey, it's Jord. Or it's just Jord. Oh my gosh, Jord, I'm so sorry. It's been so long I don't even remember the exact name of your channel. I think it's just Jord. That's it. So I've never had my own original console footage or anything. Dying on round 3, that would be pretty sad, wouldn't it? Actually, quick revive exists. Let's go buy that, and then I'll be back to train and do stuff. But yeah, so I've never had my own footage on this channel until now, and so clearly something probably changed there if I am now having it. And that's right, actually, something very big changed. So about probably a year or so ago, I went and bought a capture card because I wanted to be able to do stuff like this. And that makes sense. If I buy a capture card, I'm going to be able to record footage. And that'll all work out. That'll be wonderful. Well, what I didn't quite anticipate back then was that my computer is quite possibly the worst computer I've ever seen. It was an Acer Aspire E15, I believe. You can look up the exact specs of that online because I don't remember. But let's just say the slowest thing I've ever personally dealt with. It struggled to run. It was advertised as a gaming laptop too, mind you. I was always told that by everyone reviewing it online that, yeah, this computer is super fast. It can run moderate gaming stuff, and it'll be great for whatever you need it for. And so I got it. I was like, okay, that's exciting. That's exactly what I want. Well, no, that didn't quite pan out like that. It can barely run anything from 2006. Roblox crashes it a lot. Yeah, that's not good. It can kind of do GTA 4, but it's really weird. It's a low frame rate, but not only is it a low frame rate, it's laggy as well. And so it's extra, just really wonky, and not very pleasant to play. And so it didn't really touch that much. But in addition to that, anytime I would try to use Adobe Premiere, or any of my other software, Paint Tool, Sai, OBS, Audacity, literally anything, it would also still lag constantly, crash constantly. And that was about all it could manage to do. And so I kind of just avoided using the thing almost all the time. It was just such an unpleasant, stressful experience, which I obviously didn't enjoy. He's done good. And so, if you ever wonder why don't you guys ever upload, well, in my return video I talked about how I started college, my life's just been very busy, and that's all very true. But there is also that other aspect that, hey, my computer, which, you know, my setup is essentially just my computer. I don't have, my bedroom's rather small, and that's about all I've got for space for doing KMG stuff. And so, my setup has always just been me sitting on my bed with my laptop on my lap, doing whatever I need to do. And it can work. But is it ideal? Not quite, I would argue. So, you know, I was kind of just, anytime I had something I wanted to work on, I would think to myself, okay, I'm going to do this, but, oh, I do need the power, don't I? The power's over here. The process would be, alright, let's do this thing. I'm super excited, I'm super motivated, I can't wait. And then somewhere down the road, I would always remember, oh yeah, that's right, my computer's terrible, working is a nightmare, and so it would always just come down to me eventually either abandoning it because it was not worth the stress and anger that I was going to have caused by working with that computer, and so I would just get very demotivated. I think that's probably a word. And if that didn't happen, then I would just get busy and wrapped up in other things in my life, and so that would cause me to not be able to upload stuff. So, for one reason or another, there were always things contributing to that, and it was just never a good situation. And so, hopefully that's all changing, though. Hopefully. But anyway, I guess that doesn't explain why I'm uploading now, why I'm recording, how I'm doing all this. So, my old computer, I had that capture card, but I would hook it up to the computer and it would not work. My guess is just the computer was so old and outdated. Well, you know, see, I said I haven't played in a while. I wasn't lying. Now you'll believe me. But, yeah, so for some reason, the capture card would not work on my computer, and so that was really bad. Obviously, if it doesn't work, I can't use it. And so at first I almost wondered, okay, maybe the capture card itself was just bad, because it wasn't like an Elgato or anything. It was just something I bought off Amazon for like 50 bucks. And so I figured, okay, maybe that was just my fault. I just bought something, maybe it wasn't the most reputable thing. And so, you know, it makes sense. Maybe it won't work. That's probably to be expected. Well, no, it turns out I later figured out that the thing was perfectly capable of working. I used it at an event I was at for a broadcasting group I was in, and we were streaming a basketball game, and sure enough, that capture card literally saved us because one of our cameras was down, but we were able to use that to, I don't even remember exactly what it was we ended up doing, but we were able to save the whole event with that capture card, and so it did work. I knew that. it just didn't work with my specific computer, and so for the most part it kind of just sat in my room. I literally had to dig it out today, like a year later, out of a really weird spot, but it just sat there doing nothing because I had no use for a capture card that didn't work. But recently, because of the very grueling demands of college classes, I have had to I've had to get a new computer. My computer, obviously, if you'd believe it, was not quite cutting it for the things I have to do in my class. Well, classes plural, because a lot of those classes revolve around me using different Adobe softwares or animating things. I guess animating things hasn't been something yet. That's just been a thing I chose to do. All these things that I'm not able to do, and so I wasn't able to work on any of my projects or anything outside of classes, and so that's pretty bad. You know, I've got all these big projects that I can't put work into outside of class, and so obviously that was kind of a bad situation to be in, and so I had to get a new computer, and so now I've got, I don't even know if it has like an actual name. I know it's got HP and maybe 15 inches in the name somewhere. That's just a size, but that was in the name, I think. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I do know this is like the fastest computer I have personally ever used, and I'm absolutely loving it so far. Needless to say, it can in fact run my capture card, which is good, and because that was one of the first things I thought when I got this new computer. I was like, okay, one of the first things I need to test is, can it run my capture card? Is that thing finally useful? Because like I said, I know it's not bugged, I know it's not just a dud. It can work, but will it? I don't know, nor did I. And so that was one of the first things I wanted to try. And so lo and behold, today I actually got around to trying it, because I just got the computer 2 days ago. And so I finally got around to trying it, and oh my gosh, it felt amazing when I added the source to it, because I'm using OBS, and before I would try to add, it was a video source, the capture card is, and I would try to add it, and it didn't even show up. And so that was like my main issue, and I followed every tutorial online. Nothing would get it to show up though. But it felt so good today, adding that video source, and then actually seeing my Xbox screen on my computer on OBS. That felt amazing, because it was actually working, and so now I am able to actually record stuff and get gameplay footage, and so that is absolutely amazing. That's a huge step forward for KMG, I think. Is he done? He's done. Alright, let's head downstairs. And so that's just a very exciting thing. I think I'm saying excited and exciting a lot. If you couldn't tell, this is quite exciting. I might as well get these started. But what that means is, obviously, you know, we can record more stuff. And so I've got several things planned already. Well, let's not die. You know, that wouldn't be ideal. So namely, my first thing I want to do, other than this update video, I definitely want to go ahead and do a playthrough of Majora's Mask, because that, in case you didn't know, I don't even think, we have not done a top 5 games video. Kevin, let's get on that. Let's do an animated top 5 games video. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let's definitely do that. That sounds amazing, and it'll force me to pick like 2 games to add to my list. But yeah, that'll be great. But that is my favorite game of all time, Majora's Mask is, and I've really been wanting to play it again recently, and once I realized that, hey, I'm getting a new computer that might be able to run a capture card, that was one of the first things I thought to do is, hey, let's actually go ahead and play through that, because that would be awesome, and I would really enjoy doing that. And then after that, I've got a game lined up. It's a bit of a surprise. I don't know if people even care about it these days. I don't know if it's relevant or not. All I know is I had always heard of it. I'll kind of hint at it a bit. I had always heard people talk about it and how it was a fun, cool game, whatnot. I always figured it was a certain way, it was a certain type of game. But recently I found out, no, I was completely wrong. It's not a... It seems the it's not at all the type of game I thought it was going to be. So I'm very excited to see what it is like. and I know nothing about it, but that means I'll be able to go into that one blind, which I'm very much so looking forward to. And that'll be fun. From what I understand, it also has pretty good mod support. If I remember correctly, I might be thinking of something else. In fact, I think I probably am. But that'll be really cool. And after that, I've got even more stuff lined up. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff to look forward to in the near future. Actually, my birthday was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, whenever this gets uploaded. And for that, I got a decent amount of money, as happens on your birthday. And with that, I went on a bit of a shopping spree at GameStop and got a bunch of Switch games. And so I don't know if we have access to community stuff on KMG. I don't know if YouTube still requires your channel to be a certain size or not for that. But if I can, I'd like to put a poll up to see which of those you would like to see us play first. Obviously, I'll be playing through all of them at some point, but I think it would be cool to engage with you guys and get your opinions on what you want to see, because that, obviously, ultimately, that's kind of what we want to be uploading is, we want these things. Obviously, I want to play all of these games, and so I'm impartial, and so at that point, what does matter most is what you guys want to see, because if I'm going to be happy either way, I might as well try to please our audience. I guess that's kind of the thing you do on YouTube sometimes. You want people to be happy when they watch your stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's just a bit strange. Maybe that's just me. But that'll be cool. Plus, I've never really done any of the community stuff because of how it used to work. I say used to. I'm hoping it's changed. It certainly seems like it has. Like, I see a lot of what I would consider to be smaller channels, or what I would assume are smaller channels, uploading or posting stuff on the community pages. So I assume that it's a lot more accessible now to smaller channels, and so hopefully I am right in that, because that would be really cool. I would love to be able to use that, because I love getting to do anything with community engagement and stuff, talking to you guys about whatever, getting your thoughts on things that are going on. Ooh, is he gone? Awesome, awesome. And I'd like to, especially as we continue to grow, I think that would be really cool. And so yeah, that'll be a great thing. Also, let's see, real quickly, I'm just going to check the time. Alright, I'm good on time. I do have to leave in a bit to get ready for work. But, my life's busy, as I mentioned before. That's essentially, the whole update video was basically me complaining about how busy my life was. And, it's fair, it definitely is. But I'm trying... This is the first step, right? Yeah, that's the first step, alright. I'm trying to make time for this all, because this is something I want to do. And so even if I'm a bit short on time, like I might be today, I still want to try to make something. And, plus, now that I have this new computer, not only am I able to record, but before, my Adobe Premiere was obviously very slow on that computer. Can I shoot these yet? I'm not skipping a step, am I? I probably am. I'll get rid of most of these guys, and then we'll work on that. But where was I going? I was going somewhere with that. Oh yeah. So Premiere was very slow. And, yeah, like I said, editing was a nightmare, which was one of the reasons I never did much. But on this new one, I installed Premiere and all the other good stuff that you want for all of this, and with that, it's a lot better now, because before it would take like 5 to 10 minutes to even open the app, and then I would be struggling in there a lot. It would crash, I would lose my data, my progress on the video, which, you could argue save more. Anyone that works with that kind of stuff knows to save frequently, because you're gonna lose your stuff otherwise. And that is very true, but saving wasn't even always possible, because it would lag so hard that I wouldn't even be able to save, and it was so stressful. I hated it. But now it's like I click on Adobe Premiere, and as soon as I click it, it's open, and there's no lag. I have not crashed once. Can you believe that within the like 3 or so days I've had it, I've never crashed. Wow. And so editing, I haven't had to edit with it yet, or I haven't had the chance to. But I'm genuinely looking forward to it this time around, because I have been using Photoshop a bit for a project that I've got for school. And, you know, it's still Adobe software, and so I imagine it's not too different. But, ooh, we need to get heading to the trap. But I'm assuming Premiere will be very similar in its speed, and so editing's gonna be a breeze now. Videos, like if I had a video that was just 20 minutes of footage that needed, you know, cut down to 5, maybe some other cuts were needed, some effects. Any panzers? No panzers? Alright, we're good. And so, that obviously should take, like, if the video is originally 20 minutes, maybe 30 to 45 minutes to do all that, you know, it should be fairly easy. That's also because I don't do anything too crazy in my edits. I don't have the skills for that yet. Something I'm going to be building up, especially with my current classes. So, you know, college is helping YouTube, which is great. I love how that works, especially, you know, I don't plan to do this, but I know a lot of YouTubers, if they do take off when they're in college, they'll drop out. My college is helping me to potentially succeed. That's an ironic situation, but I like I said, I don't plan to leave for KMG. I definitely do want to stay there the full time. But so, these shouldn't be taking long, but on that computer to edit something like that, it would take probably 3 hours, probably isn't an exaggeration, if I'm being honest, which is very bad. And so, that's kind of, you know, now you kind of understand why I talked about how miserable it was, with all that lag, with all the crashes and everything, and it's taking that long. You know, that's why KMG doesn't have a lot of stuff. And I definitely feel like, yesterday, Austin, and then one of our new members, which is a good friend of ours, I won't introduce him yet, I'll let him do that eventually, and myself, were all just at Austin's house, and our friend, who hadn't seen a whole lot of stuff from KMG, was kind of getting introduced to it by us. We were showing him some of our favorite videos, and so just going back, watching some of the old things, and oh my gosh, I'm very biased, but I was watching these, and oh my gosh, I was cracking up, having a great time. The box is here. That's not a good spot to go early in a round. And so, like, I definitely think, looking at the kind of things we're putting out, that we're capable of doing, I think that if we had been able to upload more regularly, and my computer wasn't an issue and all that, I think we definitely could have taken off decently by now. And, again, I'm very biased, so ignore that, any bias that may be present, ignore all that. Yeah, I should probably get out of here. You know, it's no big deal. But I really think that KMG could have taken off by now, if we had uploaded more consistently with stuff like some of that. Specifically, I'm thinking back to some of our videos. I don't know what you would call them to a regular person. I know Kevin and I have an inside term for them. But our videos, like, if you've ever seen, either there's Population 1, Genocide from the Comfort of Your Home. There's, what was the other one? Oh, Gex 3, Deep Cover Gecko, First Impressions. Those types of videos where there's an overall theme, or there's a topic that's being talked about, and then it's also, there's just a bunch of comedic bits and cutaways and things just thrown in there for the heck of it, because, you know, that's something we enjoy. And those videos, going back and watching them, I was cracking up. I forgot a lot of them. But it's so much fun. Making them is a lot of fun. It's not a lot of effort, too. Maybe I don't want to undersell what we do too much. You know, actually, it's a lot of effort. It's so exhausting to do that stuff. And, whew, I don't know how I managed to pull it off. Also, Panzer's totally going to get to us. We're not going to get to the trap. Right? He's coming. No? No Panzer? Okay. I won't complain. Okay. Also, that was very irresponsible of me. I don't have enough points. Look at that. I don't even have enough points for that. Had Panzer been here, I wouldn't have had enough money to handle him. So I should really focus on upgrading my bow and getting that done. That's what we'll do this round. I won't worry about trying to get the P90 from the box. I don't need it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so those videos, those were a lot of fun, and so I think that if I took the time to make more of those and more of our animated videos too, because we watched the top 5 anime video yesterday. It's like these things, I can see that when I made these, there's a lot of passion that Kevin and I put into them, and I think it shows. And I would love to just put out more things like those, because I think that's what we need. We haven't had a whole lot of feedback from people on really anything. Well, all I know is, boy, my attempt at a Minecraft Let's Play was very bad. So you guys said. Dislikes are gone though, which I can't even see anymore. Like, creators can't even see their dislikes on Studio anymore, or at least on the mobile. That really bothers me, because I wanted to show Austin and our friend yesterday just how disliked that Minecraft video was. And, you know, back then I didn't understand it. I was like, man, why does Room hate this video so much? Like, I found it genuinely amusing. People hated this one random Minecraft video as passionately as they did. But then we were going through, and we kind of watched it yesterday. And I'm seeing it, I'm thinking to myself, okay, I definitely think I understand where everyone's coming from. The video itself, at first I'm in the menu screen, just on the title screen, not starting the game for like 3 minutes. Then, and I'm just talking about random things that no one probably cares about. Then after that, I try starting the game, and this was on that computer, the old one. And so get this, it loads the game. It loaded for literally about 5 minutes, I think. It was that bad. And so, well, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. Alright, well, Panzer's definitely coming this round. And so it's like, even when I was trying to get things going, I could not, because my computer wasn't having any of it. Oh, this is bad, this is bad. So bad, so bad. Run. Where's Panzer? What? This is so weird. I've never seen him not come by now. That's interesting. Okay. I won't complain. But yeah, so that video took forever to get going. And then even when I started the game was lagging horrendously. Which makes sense. And that was on the lowest settings. It was just lagging horribly. And I had also never played Java before. And in my mind, my thought was, okay, I've never touched Java. Let's do this for the first time on video, because, you know, I play Bedrock all the time. I'm perfectly adequate at that. It won't be any different. I mean, it might be slightly different. The combat might be funny, but it shouldn't be anything too crazy. So let's just do that on a video, and it'll all be good. Well, no, that was a horrible idea, because it is very different. I learned, like, it just feels very different. Don't want that. And so I died a lot to things which should never kill anyone. And, you know, as amusing as that is, definitely looked like I had never touched Minecraft before. Which, you know, maybe that's not the, hey, that's exactly what I wanted. Maybe that's not the feeling that we want to give off on an actual Let's Play. Maybe I want to look, there's a word I'm trying to think of. Oh my gosh, the word is going to be flashing on screen. You guys see it. That's the word I couldn't think of. But I was going to be that. I wanted to be that. But I definitely looked like I was not. And so overall, that whole video was just an absolute dumpster fire. And so back then, I'm over here not understanding why everyone hated it. But now it's like, I look at it, and I'm like, yeah, well, duh, of course everyone hated that. Why would they not? Okay, let's just stay here. Yeah. Is that lit? No. You know, there's an easy one we can get. We can just come back to that one. That's always the hardest one. Yeah, because I can't do the other stuff quite. No, but then I have to do this one first, because otherwise I'm going to have to use the teleporter an extra time. At this point, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to upgrade my bow anyway. I think I'm going to have to go before then. But, you know, that's okay. Eventually I'll do it. Also, would you guys be interested in more of the zombies videos while we're at it? Because this is a game that I have loved for years and years. Ever since Black Ops 1 came out, I've loved COD Zombies. And so if this is something you guys are enjoying, and you'd like to see more of this, let me know and I'll gladly make more of these. In addition to that, I am open to a lot of other things. I lost my train of thought, anyway. Teleport, yeah. Definitely lost whatever I was talking about, so that's gone. But I will move on. Yeah, if you guys want to see this, I have... Gosh, I wish I had Black Ops 1 and 2 on here, but I'm playing on the Series S, and my Black Ops 1 and 2 are discs, and so I can't use those, which means if I wanted to play Black Ops 1 and 2, I would have to buy them digitally, and I don't know about you, but I don't feel like paying $60 for BO2 with no DLC, or $30 for 1 with no DLC, especially these days. That just sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, I guess I'm gonna have to anyway. I can't just stay here with one zombie finish round. I'm not finishing round here because Panzer, there's like a 50-50 chance he comes next round. He's coming next round or round 12. Either way, I'm not gonna be down here when that happens. Although, how cool would it be getting Panzer trapped out here when the rocket's going off? That would be neat. Recharge complete. Alright. But yeah, so 3-4 and Cold War I can do though. I'm not willing to get Vanguard. Not that anyone's gonna ask for that. Although, if one of you really... Here's what it would take. In order for me to do Vanguard... Oh, before I can do the teleporter, I think I have to do this. Or not the teleporters, the things with the souls, the sacrifices. I think I have to do this. And even though I'm not gonna finish this thing, I at least want to get some practice in. But in order for me to play Vanguard on this channel, I think I would literally have to have someone buy Vanguard for me. Kevin? Wait. Oh no, Kevin. You and I are sharing. But if someone has, like, perhaps a code for Vanguard, you know, hey, let me know. But I don't think anyone wants Vanguard. I would love to play it someday, just because it's one of those things you always hear people talking about how bad it is. And so it's like, okay, but is it really that bad? And you have to just experience it for yourself. And so I would love to try it at some point, but I'm not willing to pay to try it. That's something that's just gonna have to come along, and if I have access to it for free, then I'll do it. But I don't think anyone wants that. No one's gonna cry if I don't ever play Vanguard on here. Here we go, Panzer. Probably. Come on, bud. No? That's insane. That's crazy. And usually, I don't want to say in my prime, I don't know when my zombies prime was, but back, like, even a while ago, when Austin and I were getting really into COD Zombies again, I would have had the bow, like, fully upgraded by, like, maybe round 10 at the latest, probably. And so, yeah, this is really showing how far I've digressed in an amount of time that I don't even know, nor do I want to try to figure out. I know one thing I do need to be doing, though, is I need to level up 1 or 2 more times so that I can use, what are they called? Attachments and modifications for my P90. Because this is my favorite gun in any game. It's my favorite gun in real life. And so obviously, you know, I want to be able to use it and upgrade it, but you have to be level 29, which is insane. I'm not even going to use that, because I just want to get kills with this. And I also have, I spent some time making a custom skin for the P90. Nothing too crazy, just something I felt looked kind of neat. So I want to be able to kill zombies with that. But right now I can't. Oh, I totally could have done the sacrifices. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 7 per thing, if I'm not mistaken. 7 sacrifices per spot. Not something we're pulling off on this round. Next round. Next round we'll get the sacrifices going. I guess at this point I've probably gotten most of the update stuff out of the way for KMG. So now it's just going to transition to more sort of a regular zombies video for maybe 18 more minutes. It's going to be a bit of a long video. That's him. Come on. Okay, nope. Yeah, there we go. And see, guys, this is what you do. This is all you do. Oh, there's hellhounds on here too, I hear. Alright. Easy dog round. Holy cow. Oh no, it wasn't a dog round. What was exploding on me? What? That's interesting. I'm getting cornered. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just forgot where I was there for a second. I got a bit too turned around. This isn't a bad training spot, though. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe I am just off and wrong in thinking that. But I've never minded. Oh, I totally forgot Pack-a-Punch in the teleport area. Because I want it here. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks this is a good spot, because I've not once ever heard anyone else say, "Hey, you know what? That one trap spot, whatever this area is called, under Eisendrache, is an amazing training spot." I've never heard anyone mention it, so I'm probably alone in that. But it's not bad. I don't usually get cornered here. You can't plan that stuff. Oh my gosh, that. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Does this really go down? Please no. Probably. Oh my gosh, that wasn't scripted. Although I don't know how you really script a zombies video. You could. I don't know. I don't usually go down there. That doesn't mean I never do. Okay. Also, I have is it in plain sight? Totally. You know, oh my gosh. I'm not even using my gobble gums. It's been that long. I'm not even remembering that I have them. This is very bad. But eventually, on the same note of zombies videos and things like that, I would absolutely love to do some stuff where we've got like a full 4-person lobby, like me, Kevin, Austin, maybe someone else. We've probably got someone else in the crew that has Call of Duty. Our new guy does not yet, but we're probably gonna have him get that at some point. We might even get that for him at some point if necessary. But I would love to have like a bunch of us just play some stuff, go for high rounds or Easter eggs or something. Also, I feel I've been talking about zombies a lot. It's fitting to this video, but I will also just give the disclaimer: this is not becoming a zombies channel. As much as I do love zombies channels, that is not what KMG is. KMG is just overall video game stuff. It's really whatever Kevin and I feel like doing that's game related just kind of gets put here. And if we can kind of make something else fit with it, then yeah, that'll be here too. But it's never a designated thing for one game. KMG will never really be that. Although, there may be phases in the future where we get hooked on a certain game and play that a whole bunch. Such as, you know, for the sake of argument, we're only playing it, zombies, or something else. But it'll never become a channel just for those. Also, it kind of touched on Minecraft earlier briefly. I would not mind doing more Minecraft for the channel. If you are one of the many people who was disappointed by the last Minecraft video, don't worry, I'm on your side at this point, and I will not ever upload something like that again, knowingly at least. I mean, obviously when I put that up, I didn't look at it and think to myself, man, this is bad. Otherwise, I wouldn't have uploaded it. But hopefully nothing like that slips through the cracks again in the future. That was very, just not good. And so I definitely don't want that. I would like a legitimate Minecraft thing going. My only thing is, I've got a designated main survival world. I've got a realm I'm in. Neither of those are really fit to start recording because like, those are all pre-established things already. So I don't know what I would do if I have it. I mean, I honestly could do a world just for YouTube. That's 3 worlds and balancing. Maybe that's not as difficult as I'm making it seem. Maybe balancing 3 worlds isn't bad. You know what? Maybe we'll try that. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh, that I've got an idea. Okay, so I'll do a Minecraft world specifically for KMG, but then I'm recording, right? I don't know if I really hope so. I think I checked at the beginning. Oh my gosh, this would be really cool. A Minecraft world for KMG, and then like it won't be a realm or anything. It'll just be me. But maybe every few episodes we have a different guest on the world. You know, Kevin, Austin, Connor, Tyler, new guy that I haven't named yet. Other new people, because I feel like I'm forgetting someone. And if there is someone else that joined KMG recently, I feel so bad for forgetting you, because if you're in KMG, that means you're one of my friends that I probably invited. And so I'm not just forgetting. It's not like we just have some random intern we found on the internet and asked, hey, he was like, hey, I'd like to work with you guys in KMG. And we were like, okay. No, these are literally friends that we recruit. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anyone. Hopefully I'm just imagining that. But like every few episodes, just have one of them on there as a guest. And together with them, we do like some crazy project or something. I don't know. I'll figure out the fine details. But I think that would be a lot of fun. So, in short, I guess we'll probably start wrapping things up here. At the end of this round, I guess I won't kill myself. I've got quick revive. That'll be tedious. We'll just end the game. Okay, okay, after the next round. This is the dog round. We're not going out on a dog round. I hope. I really hope. If we do, it's not intentional. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that is new, as you've been hearing. I've got the new computer, capture card works, tons of stuff I've got lined up to record, many different series, things I'm looking forward to being able to do. I even came up with a couple video ideas while we were recording here today. We're not done?
Oh, I was looking for that.
Oh, okay. I heard a dog after that. The dogs are a bit buggy this game. Everything's a bit buggy this game. I don't know. Panzer? I'm just gonna call it. Probably not. But, yeah, I came up with the top 5 games thing, which I can't believe we haven't done. And then that Minecraft series. And then also we're reviving, hopefully, After Hours. And so we've got a lot of big stuff in the works. Things are falling into motion. Also, I know I've talked about our new guy, but I would just like to mention that he has been very excited. He has been bringing up working on KMG several times in the recent past. And just last night when we were at Austin's house, he was talking about how yesterday he wanted to record something for KMG. Like he wanted me to record something with us playing something. And if I had had my capture card on me, we totally could have. But I told him, you know, we could do a VR thing. We both had our headsets and we could record natively in there because the Quest is cool. But we wouldn't be able to do anything console-based. Needless to say, we didn't really end up recording anything. It was just kind of an idea that was thrown around a bit. But he's showing a lot of enthusiasm, and so it's good to have someone like that that's got a lot of passion and excitement toward KMG, like Kevin and I think do. And so that is very good. And I'm excited to see the kind of things he comes up with. I know he won't be editing anything. He doesn't have the means necessary to edit, which is totally fine. Obviously, that's some demanding stuff. Computers are not cheap. But if he's able to record, I'll probably edit for him. I'm totally fine with editing. Kevin and I can balance that. But I would love to see him able to create his own stuff. I'd love to see stuff from more people in general in KMG, because so far, I have been the one that has solely created, scripted, recorded, and edited every video, except for Kevin's return video. Everything else has been on me, and that's not to say anything. That's just.
The mechanical creature has returned once more.
See, he's. Oh my goodness. See, this is not fun. I really don't like Panzer. Oh no, that door's closed, but I'm rich, so it doesn't matter, really. But no, I would just genuinely love to see more of our KMG crew uploading stuff. I think that would be really cool, because I would love to see the kind of stuff that everyone comes up with. Maybe I should have waited a bit longer to trip that. Oh, nope. There he is. Whatever I do, I can't die. Oh, but I might. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Anyway, let's use this. I haven't used this yet. Yeah. But hopefully we can get some more people putting stuff out in the future also. That's even more stuff. Man, this is a big day. This is a big time. A big moment in time for KMG. This is insert cool title for a time period for a channel here. Okay, but I'm just using everything that I've got while I'm still here, because this round is our last. I'll even get these. I'm not going to use them. 2 insta-kills. Alright. Fun detail there. If you stab on here, you use, with your bow, you use your arrows. I remember first seeing that. I thought that was really neat. Alright, not to be quiet. Oh man, I'm getting really quiet. I should probably talk more. But yeah, now that you guys have heard more than a bit of an update, you've got my return video and this. Things are definitely looking up, guys, I would say. That's just a bit of what we've got in store. There's probably more that I'm forgetting or haven't yet thought of. But there you have it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we will see you guys next time.